Hello, my name is Sophia and welcome to The Show Must Go On. So today I am finally making my part 2 of ranking every Sabrina Carpenter song. In this one I'm doing my middle 25 Sabrina songs. So this is going to be numbers 50 to 26. So out of 77. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So at 50, I have Things I Wish You Said from Emails I Can't Send Forward. So this one I do really like. I think it's a really nice song. It's very heartbreaking. Like I said in my last video, I'm just not the hugest fan of ballads. But I still do actually really like this song, but you know, just because of that, it's not like one of my favorites. Then at 49 we have Lonesome from Emails I Can't Send Forward. So yeah, for a while I think I used to think I liked Things I Wish You Said better than this one, but I don't know, over time I actually grew to like Lonesome better. It is it is still kind of a ballad, but it is like a little bit different. It has like more like guitar in it, and I do notice I feel like I tend to like guitar ballads better than piano ballads. I don't know why that is. But also I like how this one, it's almost like the sad version of Bet You Wanna, because it has that like almost like western sounding like feel to it, especially in the beginning. So I really like that. And yeah, like this whole song once again is just so heartbreaking. Like just the whole thing of like, you can't spell lonesome without me. Like it's so sad. Okay, so this is my first controversial one of the video. I have 15 minutes from Short and Sweet Deluxe at 48. So I know this is gonna be controversial because it's like, you know, a very popular one right now. But once again, do not get me wrong, I do really like this song, and it is my favorite of the Short and Sweet Deluxe songs, because you know, it's like the banger of the deluxe songs, and it's just upbeat, it's fun, and I do really like that it is like the topic of the song is very like different, you know, and I feel like isn't like talked about a lot in songs of like, you know, what it's like to, you know, have this like whirlwind, you know, all of a sudden getting more famous and dealing, you know, just with everything that comes with that, like the good and the bad. So I do think that's a really cool like topic to talk about in a song, and it is really fun. But I don't know, once again, I don't know, it's not my absolute favorite. To me, there's nothing about this song that really sticks out that much. Like, it's fun, but it's not a song that I'm like, oh my god, like I've never heard a song like it before, you know, because I even feel like it does just sound very similar kind of to like Juno and stuff. Then at 47 I have Eyes Wide Open from her first album, Eyes Wide Open. So this one, like, once again, I know some of these songs that I rank are like probably technically shouldn't be above some of these other songs, but like nostalgia also does play some role in my ranking, because you know, I grew up with Sabrina's music, and like a lot of her older music just like has such, like I just have such good memories attached to it and everything. And yeah, like this is just one of those songs for me. Like I was so obsessed with this song when I was little, and it's such a sweet song. Like I know it's a little, you know, it's a little more like well, I don't even want to say childish, because it's actually very mature for like her age at the time, but I just still think it's really sweet, and it's still a really good message, honestly. And also the music video is very nostalgic for me as well. At 46 I have White Flag from Eyes Wide Open. So this one is actually funny because I actually don't have that much like nostalgia for this song, because I actually didn't really listen to this song that much as a kid. Even though I loved her older music, for some reason I didn't listen to this one that much at the time. But then, I don't know, sometime later I ended up like kind of like rediscovering it, and I was like, wait, like why is this kind of a bop? Like, once again, I know it's not like the best song in the world, but I don't know, I just think it's a really sweet song. I really like the message of it. Like I love the lyric of like, not forever, just for now. And like her saying, if the riptide comes to get me, pulls me under, won't upset me, I'll go down. Like I just love the whole message of like kind of like accepting like when things don't completely go right, but then like not letting it stop you. Like, I don't know, now I just kind of use it as a little like mental health like anthem for myself sometimes. Then at 45, I have Best Thing I Got from Eyes Wide Open. I don't know why this portion of the ranking is like a little Eyes Wide Open section. But yeah, I actually really like this song. Like, I think it's a bop. It kind of reminds me of Sarah Bareilles. I feel like, I don't know, people I know have been kind of joking about this on like TikTok and stuff sometimes. Like, there's kind of like Cole's music. And I feel like Cole's always plays like Sarah Bareilles and stuff, and I could just hear them playing this song. Like, that's just the vibe it gives me. But yeah, I don't know. Once again, I just think it's a cute song, and it's like low-key goes hard. And I did actually once hear it in a Barnes & Noble, and that was literally only 2 years ago. And this song is like old, and it's like a deep cut of Sabrina. So I was like shocked when I heard it. But yeah, it's a really fun song. Then at 44, I have Your Love's Like from Eyes Wide Open. So I actually really love this song. It's just like, it's kind of a bop. Like, I don't know, it just goes hard. And once again, it's really sweet and it's nostalgic for me because I loved it as a kid. Then at 43, I have Smoke and Fire, which was a standalone single from 2016. This was supposed to be the lead single of her second album, Evolution, but then she ended up changing it. But oh my god, like, I'm sorry, this song still goes so hard. Like, if you have never heard it, please go listen to it and watch the music video. Like, it's such a bop. Like, what can I say? And also, it's her first ever breakup song about Bradley Stephen Perry from Good Luck Charlie, who was her first boyfriend, which is so funny. Then at 42, I have Skinny Dipping from Emails I Can't Send. So I actually love this song. I know that's like a controversial take because, you know, a lot of people don't like this song, or at least, especially when it like first came out, a lot of people like really did not like this song and used to like make fun of it and everything. And here's the thing, I was one of those people in the beginning. I mean, I didn't make fun of it, but when this song first came out, I was like, Sabrina, what's happening? Like, especially because like her only two recent songs had been like Skin and then Skinny Dipping, and I did not like Skin. And then at first I didn't like Skinny Dipping, so I was like, oh no, is Sabrina going like downhill? And like, you know, all the driver's license drama was happening and I was like so scared. Because yeah, I think I just was not like used to this sound like when it first came out and everything, like the very like talking, singing thing. I just like thought was really weird when I first heard it and I didn't like it. But then I remember, so I saw her at the Emails I Can't Send tour in May 2023, and I remember like a little bit before the tour date, I was like in school actually, and I had like a playlist on my phone of the whole set list of the show, and I was just like listening to it just to like get excited that I was going to see her soon and everything. And I was like, when Skinny Dipping came up, I was like about to skip it, but then I was like, you know what, no, like I want to actually listen to the full set list, and like, I don't know, so I listened to it, and then I was kind of like, wait, like, why am I kind of vibing? And then ever since then, I like actually became a fan of the song. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like it's just one of those songs that's kind of like an acquired taste. Like, it's not for everybody, and it definitely is a little like weird, you know, like the talking, singing or whatever, but, and I'm usually not a fan of that. Like in other songs, I'm usually like not the hugest fan of that type of music, but for some reason in this song, it really works for me. Like, I don't know, because I just think the message of it is so sweet. Like, just the whole thing of just like letting go of like the past and just like being present and like putting aside differences with other people. Like, I just think it's a really sweet message, and it feels very like calming, and like, and it's just such a beachy like summer song. I still don't think this should have been the lead single of Emails I Can't Stand, because I think that was a really weird choice and definitely was not the best like representation of the album, but I do still actually really like it. Then at 41, I have The Middle of Starting Over from Eyes Wide Open. So this is my favorite song from Eyes Wide Open. I love this song so much. I have so much nostalgia for this song because this used to be like my favorite song of all time when I was little. Like, I was so obsessed with this song, and like I had a friend at the time too who was really obsessed with Sabrina, and she loved this song too, and she did like a YouTube cover of it like when we were really little. And yeah, like I just have so many good memories attached to this song, and it's so cute, and the music video too, like I have so much nostalgia for, so I just love this song, I'm sorry. Then at 40, I have On Purpose from Evolution. So this is the song that ended up being the lead single for Evolution. So I really love this song. It's a bop. It's actually funny because I feel like I don't have as much nostalgia towards it because I feel like I didn't listen to this one as much as some of the other songs from the album when I was little, but I still do really like it. Like when I went to see her for the Singular tour, I was like listening to it again more because it was on the set list, and then I got like really obsessed with it. I love, you know, when songs have that where it's like it starts off and you think it's gonna be like a ballad and then it like goes into like the big chorus. Like it's so fun. And I also like that I feel like there's kind of a little reference to it in Skinny Dipping. I mean, I don't know if she did that on purpose, literally, but well, this was really nice. Maybe we should do this on purpose sometimes. I always like think of that when I hear Skinny Dipping. So then at 39, I have Thumbs from Evolution. So I know this one is like a hot topic, you know, people either love it and, you know, talk about it like for nostalgia reasons, or people like make fun of it and stuff, because I know Sabrina always makes fun of it, even though she did come out later and said like she is very grateful for what the song did for her and, you know, everything, but she's just personally not like the hugest fan of it. But I'm sorry, I gotta disagree with you, Sabrina, because this song is a bop. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, it's so good, and it's such a like cool message, like especially for how young she was at the time, like singing a song about like society and like people just like, you know, blindly following other people, and it's just such a cool message. And the music video, oh my god, if you've never seen the music video for this song, so nostalgic for me, but also just so good. The whole thing is shot like in one take, and the camera's just moving around, and it's all like on a subway, and like Sabrina does cool like hairography and stuff. Like it's just so cool. So I'm sorry, I will always love this song. Then at 38, I have No Words from Evolution. So this is one that is super nostalgic for me because this was one of my favorite songs from the album when I was little. And once again, it's a bop. Like, what can I say? For my 11th birthday, I did karaoke and I sang this and then another song from Evolution, which I'll talk about later. And yeah, so once again, positive memories attached to it. So then at 37, I have Hold Tight from Singular Act 1. So I do think this song is not quite as strong as some of the other songs on Singular Act 1, but I do still love it. Once again, it's a bop. It's definitely very like kind of R&B pop, and it's just like, it just hits so hard. And I do think it's cool. It's featuring Amir, who was in Girl Meets World with her. People in the fandom always joke that like this is the song where like no one can understand what Sabrina is saying, because I don't know why, like it's kind of hard to understand. Like I think I know all the lyrics at this point, but like especially when I first heard it and stuff, I low-key was like, what is she saying? So that's just kind of like the funny little joke in the fandom, I guess, but it is a bop. Then at 36, I have In My Bed from Singular Act 2. So this one is really fun. I really like it because I really like the message of it. It's definitely very much about like mental health, which I know the title of it is not what the song seems like. It's not what you would think at all. Like, here's the thing about it. I'm not the hugest fan of the chorus. Like, sometimes I just wish, because I really like the verses and everything, and the bridge is so good. So sometimes I do just wish the chorus was just a little bit stronger, but still a good time. Then at 35, I have Take Off All Your Cool from Singular Act 2. So this one actually used to be my favorite from Singular Act 2 for a long time, and I still really love it, but it's just not my favorite anymore. I remember before, when she first announced the track list, I like claimed it. I was like, ooh, this is a cool title. And yeah, I still do really think it's a really cool title, and I like the concept of it, of like, you know, telling someone you want them to just like let loose in the relationship and be more of themselves and not trying to like act like someone else. The vibe of this song is really cool. It definitely has a very like tropical vibe. It's very summery and very beachy. Like I especially love the pre-chorus. She does these little like yeahs that I don't know how to explain it, but they sound very like beachy. Just, you have to listen to it if you haven't to see what I mean. I feel like for that reason, I feel like people who are fans of Espresso like would like this song, because it kind of has like an Espresso-ish vibe of like that beachy feel. So then at 34, I have Taste from Short and Sweet. So, I mean, of course, I think we all know this song. But yeah, I don't know, I have like a love-hate relationship with Taste sometimes. Like, I mean, not hate, obviously, because I don't hate it. The only thing is, like, you know, sometimes it's hard for me to like rank the like really huge singles that are like in your face all the time and like all over TikTok and everything, because even though I enjoy them, like sometimes it does kind of like almost make me like not want to rank them as high, because like it does become a little bit more like repetitive. I don't know how people feel about this. I've seen like mixed opinions on this. I'm not the hugest fan though of like the 5 feet to be exact line. I don't know, like I get what she's trying to do. Like, I know Sabrina's funny, and I know it's just supposed to be, like, a funny, like, line, but I don't know, something about it does kind of make me cringe, though. Like, I don't know, because it feels like, because, like, here's the thing, like, Sabrina has always, you know, done, like, funny, clever lines in her songs, like, even if you go back to her beginning of her discography, but I feel like in the past, like, in some of her other songs, it sounds more, like, natural and stuff, but there's something about that line, it feels so, like, it kind of feels like she sat down in the studio and was like, I have to write a like TikTok line, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So that's the only thing about this song. Sometimes I get like kind of icked out by that line, and once again, sometimes I do just get a little bit sick of this song because it's like played everywhere, but I do still love it, of course. Like, it's still a bop, and you know, we have to stand. Then at 33, I have Tell 'Em from Singular Act 2. To me, like, this song is like could just be like a song she put out now. Like, I don't know, maybe, you know, some of the production or lyrics or something could be like a little bit stronger if she like, you know, worked on it now, but like overall, like the melody and the vibe of it, like it's very similar to something that she would put out on like Short and Sweet or something. Like, so I think anyone who's a fan of Short and Sweet, and especially like if you are a fan of Bedchem, I think you would really like Tell 'Em, because it's a very like R&B like ballad song, and like it's, and as like an Ariana lover, it's very Ariana coded. It's a really good song, and I really think people should check it out if they haven't. Then at 32, I have Why, which is a standalone single from 2017. This song is so good. It's hits so hard even now. Like, I really like the message of it, because, you know, the whole thing of like, I don't know, like being in love with someone who is actually very different from you. Like, I don't know, I just think it's a cool concept that's not like always talked about in songs. And I do think like this is one example of her being very clever and like witty, and even in her older music. Then at 31, I have Sharpest Tool from Short and Sweet. So I really love this song, and it's so funny because for a long time, like when Short and Sweet first came out, I actually like wasn't the hugest fan of this song. Not that I never like hated it or anything, but I just wasn't like, to me, I don't know, it just didn't stick out like that much, and I thought it was like a little boring. But I don't know, over time I started to listen to it more, and then I was like it started getting stuck in my head more and more, and I feel like it just really hits sometimes when you're like in your feels. And I don't know, this song is just very interesting. Like, it's a very, I don't know, I feel like I've never really heard another song like it. It has a really like strange kind of like structure to it. And at 30, I have Don't Smile from Short and Sweet. So I love this song, and I am so mad because I feel like it's so underrated. Like, people do not talk about this song on Short and Sweet enough. It's so pretty, it's so heartbreaking, and I think the thing I love about this song, and I kind of talked about this in my video last week where I talked about Ariana's Eternal Sunshine Brighter Days Ahead, sometimes I actually think songs that are a little bit more like simple in their lyrics are actually like more sad than if it was like this huge like, I don't know, like lament with all these like fancy words and everything. Because sometimes I feel like when you're actually just in that sad of a state, like you just can't even like say much. Like, all you can say is just like, don't smile because it happened. Like, you're supposed to think about me every time you hold her. Like, it's also even more heartbreaking because the whole song is very much like when you're in that state where like you're so sad, but you're almost just like used to it at that point, and you're just trying to like get through life, but you're just like, you feel like you're just like in a fog, and you're just like the second verse I love so much. At 29, I have Feels Like Loneliness from Evolution. This song is such a bop. Like, it is so good. It's another one of her songs that I feel like is so like unique sounding. Like, it has this like, I don't even know what to call it. It kind of feels a little bit like darker, and I don't know, it just has this really cool sound to it. The lyrics are super like catchy and very like confident. Then at 28 I have Space from Evolution. So this is another one that is just such a bop, and it's also a really cool message because it's all about like how she was, you know, handling fame at the time at such a young age, and you know how sometimes she would struggle with that. And once again, I just think that's really cool, especially for like a younger person to talk about in a song. It just goes so hard, especially when that chorus just like comes in and hits. And this is the song that I was talking about before. That was the other song that I sang at my 11th birthday party, and I remember filming myself like doing a cover of it one time. Like, this used to be my favorite song for so long. Then at 27 I have Pushing 20 from Singular Act 2. So this is my favorite from Singular Act 2. It is just so good. Like, I will always be so like upset that like even though this is the lead single of Singular Act 2, it like didn't get that much like hype, or like there's not even a music video for it or anything. And like, I'm just so sad about that because it is such a good song. And once again, it's very like mature of her, you know, like talking about all these things about getting older and pushing 20, which it's also weird because now I can like relate to this song because I'm 19 and I'm gonna be 20 next year, which is really weird. Yes, I know I look really young for my age. I can't even believe I can say that because when this song first came out I was 13, and I used to be like, oh my god, when I can relate to this song, like that's so far away. And this song literally came out like the day, or I think the day before, when I got to see her on the Singular tour. So I got to see this song live and it was so fun. And then at the top of this list in this video, at 26, I have Don't Want It Back from Evolution. This song I feel like, you know, is such a like hidden gem. Like, it's so not talked about that much, but it is such a good song. This is another song that I think like kind of sounds like it could be an Ariana Grande song, which is probably once again why I like it so much. It is just, it's such a sweet song, it's such a sweet message, and it just goes so hard. Like, I don't know what else to say about it. It's just so good. And I also have a memory of singing this for karaoke at one of my friends' birthday parties when I was younger. So once again, I just have a lot of nostalgia towards this, and it's a really great song. I would really recommend checking it out if you've never heard it. So that is it for my part 2 of ranking every Sabrina Carpenter song, and definitely stay tuned because next week I will have my final video of ranking every Sabrina song, and I will be doing my top 25 Sabrina songs, and I will reveal what my favorite Sabrina Carpenter song is. So definitely stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for more videos about Sabrina in the future, Ariana, all the other pop girls, and other fun TV shows, movies, and stuff. And yeah, I'll see you next week for the final part in the big reveal. Bye!